Alright. Come on. That ain't right. Still ain't right. Come on. That's right. Alright. Uh-oh. I don't like the way that just did that. Huh. Why does this do that occasionally now? Because we are definitely shouldn't be dark. Damn it. Don't know why it wants to do that nowadays. Sometimes when I put it in VR, and I don't know why it does that when I do it. It doesn't do it except I don't know what the deal is here. Why it's darkening it when it goes into VR. It doesn't do it all the time. It wasn't doing it earlier, but now it wants to. See? What the hell's the deal with this doing this? Should not be this dark. Why is it doing this? Almost like it's in, let's see if I pause it. See, that screen's right. There it goes. I don't know why it started doing that. It doesn't do it all the time. Alright. Get our map back up here. Let's turn the bar off. A little too far forward here. There we go, much better. Back on course. We should not be too far out now. Should not be. Change view. I've noticed that, wonder why, that it wants, instead of just roll in one position, it wants to. This does it on all the airplanes, even in the change view, change view, change view. We have greenage ahead, so we're coming up on what? That'd be the Nile. We're getting closer to the Great Pyramids. Pretty long flight. Like I say, we are doing almost Mach 2, so. In fact, we are doing Mach 2. So we got some altitude. We freed up some resistance, but we are doing Mach 2. This plane, I think, will do 2.2 total speed. Without the afterburners. With the afterburners on, yep, we're coming up on where we want to go. That'll be getting closer and closer. That's one thing about having these planes in your stable. When you want to fly a long way, you can get there a whole lot quicker. Whole lot quicker. Better than twice as quick, or at least twice as quick. Change view. Don't see flaps and ailerons working in this game. I mean, in this plane. I have noticed. I'm sure the rudders work. I don't see rudder deflection either, so. It works, but you don't, it looks like the rudders don't actually move much. They may move a little bit. Change view. I mean, make no mistake, they work, but don't see the deflections that you see in most airplanes and all the other airplanes, as far as I can tell. I've noticed that when I've dropped the flaps in this plane, it doesn't look like it's got flaps down. And now looking at it, doesn't look like the ailerons are, although the canards work here. But it doesn't look like the flaps and ailerons, and the rudder actually deflects. And I did consider buying a G2, and the more I thought about it, the more I think, nah, I'll just hang off on it. See what anybody else comes up with. This Rift S renders at 1440p. I really can't see. I mean, it would be nice to have better resolution, but then you have the case of your video card has to handle it. And I'm not, like in this particular game, I don't render it 100% now. So I have headroom as it is that with a better video card I could take advantage of. Just don't see spending $600 on something. It's not necessary. And I'd have no desire to buy a Quest 2. When they went to their Facebook bullshit, they pretty much killed upgrading to another Oculus for me. I just don't use Facebook. I don't have it on my phone. I don't have it on my computer. And them fuckers are not going to force me to use Facebook so they can make money off my information. They're not paying me. I don't want the bullshit texts. I don't want the bullshit contacts. I just don't want them. So they pretty much killed any type of Oculus upgrade for me. Not interested. And the Vive Cosmos is just not a good enough unit. It's actually a downgrade from this one. I mean, it's got a little better resolution, but I understand the tracking on it still sucks. Even though they have been working on it, I understand the tracking is just not good. The tracking in this headset is really good. I really like it. So, and the index is just too expensive. It's just not, to me, it's with the resolution that it is, it's just not $1,000 headset. For $1,000, the most expensive you can buy, you ought to have the best resolution. So if I was going to get one, it would be a G2 that's available on the market right now, but I just don't see where it's worth it for me. I mean, I've got a little screen door effect in the Rift S. It's much better than my regular Rift, which I have. Screen door effect is a lot less than this, and I understand that the G2 has even less, just can hardly notice it. It's so less. But just don't see it in my near future. And I considered one. But I still occasionally play games that I need the controllers, and I understand the tracking in it really sucks. Even if the head tracking works, the controller tracking is terrible compared to the Oculus Rift S. You're just going to sim with it. Probably the best, but you can't buy it without the controllers. You know, so I got something I can't use, so I don't want it. If I'm going to play VR games, I want decent controllers. Haptic feedback they don't have on their controllers and stuff. Yeah, I don't see where, unless you're just going to use it to sim, I don't see where it's an upgrade. It's actually a side grade. You gain something, but you lose more, and you lose what you want to use. Just my take on it. Now, if I could buy it without, they drop off $100 and they can buy it without the controllers, I might actually seriously consider it again. But you can't buy it without the controllers. I don't want the controllers. I haven't read enough about them to figure out that, yeah. I would basically just be buying it for games that I use my other input devices. I wouldn't use it on VR games. So if you can't use it on VR games and everything, it just isn't worth that kind of money to me. Just my thoughts. See, I don't have, my controllers don't even have batteries in them. Very few VR games I play nowadays. I mean, I play a lot of VR, but it's in other programs like this one. I still occasionally mess with Star Citizen. I mean, I'm just not impressed with the lack of development in Star Citizen. Pretty much they've soured me on it because they just don't add nothing except bullshit. They're worried about making airplanes. It's taking people's money, but they're not actually doing any serious development as far as I'm concerned. We still don't have the game they promised us, 3-4 years ago in 3.0. Still don't have the features that he said were right around the corner. Well, the corner's been around for 5 years now and still hadn't rounded it. So I'm just not impressed. I don't think the game will ever be, I don't think it'll release in my lifetime. Although I'm starting to get excited about Odyssey and Elite Dangerous. It looks like it may be, they're going to have everything that Star Citizen doesn't have. Ground combat, ground missions, everything that Chris Roberts has promised is going to be released on Elite Dangerous. And from the in-game footage I've seen of their new build, it looks pretty good. I mean, graphics-wise, it's actually better than Star Citizen as far as I'm concerned. And you don't have all the damn fog. So, Chris Roberts has fucked around trying to make money with it instead of actually develop it, and people are passing him up. People have passed him up. And they claim, well, this, like this game, they say, oh, it's Star Citizen's harder to run. Bullshit. This game's got 20 times better graphics than Star Citizen's got. They have a whole fucking world rendered. Star Citizen's got nothing but fog. I don't care how many silly planets they put in, and they haven't put in many in all this 10 years. And you can't compare the graphics of Star Citizen with the graphics in this game. And like I say, ED looks much better than Star Citizen does graphics wise. So he's dicked around running his mouth for the last 10 years and he's accomplished nothing. Alright, we're getting a little closer here. Be too far. Hey, but you can name your ship now, and some ships in Star Citizen. Boy, I'll tell you what. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shut up. How are we creeping up to 2.2? I am dropping altitude, but not that much. We'll back off the throttle a little bit. Not going fast enough. I have to brake it. But we are over, well, we're actually over our ceiling. We're over 45,000 feet, so we have, and I think the ceiling on this craft is 45,000 feet, so that's exactly why we were starting to overspeed. We were damn near in space. But I was just letting it creep up because, hey, it looked good up here. But we'll drop our altitude down as we're coming in, getting closer. Not too far out now. Change view. Change view. I don't imagine that ribbon up there would be the Nile. I would imagine. I won't swear to it. But it might be the Nile. I think it is the Nile. I think that's the only big river around here. And that's a pretty good sized river there. We're dropping some altitude here. Backing off the throttles. Yeah, I believe that's the Nile. We'll go down here and buzz Cleo. Me and Cleo go way back because I'm old as dirt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Nile. If it's not, somebody can correct me. But I'm thinking that's the Nile. Oh, I can see the pyramids from here. Whoops, didn't mean to kick that on. God damn it. Break it down with the air brake. Change view. Air brake is on, throttles are kicked. There we have it. Wanting to pick up the fucking airport instead of the pyramids. Whoa. Come on now. Yeah, it's just picking up the airport. Whoa. Whoop, 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 whoop. Change view. Change view. We got to slow down to about 400. Bring it back around. And there we have it. And there's the Finksy. 1,000, 1,000. And I do believe that'll be Cairo International there. Didn't mean to kick on the landing markers. Didn't mean to do it. A little drop in the frame rates here. It doesn't look like the right airport. So I doubt if that is Cairo Airport International. But there we have it. Yeah, 500 ain't nothing. ATC.
Complying.
Well,
Tower Echo Foxtrot 20001 miles southeast to land. Echo Foxtrot 2000 Tower. Enter left base runway 2. Altimeter 29.98, wind tree 59.16.
acknowledge.
Enter left base runway 2000.
ATC.
Complying.
Oops, do believe it'll be this one here. I don't know which airport that is. We're coming on again. Spot down there's got a swimming pool. Hope this airport's got enough runway. I have a parachute I could deploy, but I really don't know what the key command is, the board command is for it. And that just doesn't quite look right here. Looks like we got enough runway there. Yeah, we're in good shape. Plenty of runway. That I should not have to use. Parachuting. This plane does have a parachute that you can deploy to break you. I just don't know what the command is. Keyboard command, I haven't set it up. Let's get a little bit of flaps. Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Change view. Gear is down. We're going to hope it's locked. Like we got a little bit of wind here. Yeah, we know we're going too fast. It's not a big deal. Change view. Get some speed brake on it. We'll throttle her down. It's throttled down. It's just a little speed brake. Some people call them spoilers. It's just a speed brake. Put it back down or losing too much speed. It looks like we're going to hold here. Basically idling the motors. We're going to give her full flaps here. Flaps are down all the way. Bleeding off speed. Acknowledge. A little more speed brake. Brake down.
Trying.
Okay, we're on the brake. Oh, don't bounce. This isn't the prettiest runway in the world, is it? Okay, let's get the little brakes on here. Slow her down. Change view. Nothing pretty about this runway out here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, see, flaps just don't move. They work, but they don't move. Get the speed brake down. Spoiler down, whatever you want to call it. Acknowledge.
000, contact ground on 130.0.
Acknowledge. And there we have it.
000, did you hear my last transmission?
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Don't know why it's not.
130.0000.
Change view. Okay. Set the parking brake. Let's see, we got fuel and everything over here somewhere. Oh, I turned avionics off. I'm sorry, we're done. I'm not going to move up any further. Could have swore it had fuel shut off somewhere. Huh. Could have swore. I am not going to get credit for this landing. He wants me to move up, and I didn't. Where is pilot? Damn. I could have swore there were fuel switches. And the pumps are off. I have everything off. Those switches obviously don't work. Huh. Don't know. That switch no worky. Well, we're not going to worry about it, of course. Oh, here we go. I'm not going up. There we go. Now we're shut down. There we got it. And the fuel switch is on. 1 hour, 20 minutes. Now let me go double check here and make sure what we got for daylight. I might not have live on. Let's let it load back and I'll turn it on so next time I come in it will be on. Let's check. Light conditions, live, weather and time is not on. Alright. Go back. It'll be options. Data. Okay, it shows it's on. Shows it's on. Yeah, use the, if you're using the aircraft carrier like I've been using, you have to turn collisions off. Okay, it should be giving me, should be good to go here. Traffic is on. Data, real world is on. So why wasn't it giving me live? Huh. Let's go back and double check. It says live weather, but this should be lit up. I mean, it's right and it's wrong. 2:17 p.m. live weather. But it doesn't look right. Let's see what the world looks like here. Well, I guess we are still in daylight there. Alright, well, I wouldn't think this late in the day, though. That's Africa. Okay, well, we're on the south of the continent, so that is more daylight. Yeah, I guess United States looks right. Huh. I guess it was. I just didn't realize I was that far south should still be in daylight. Son of a gun. England's at night now, isn't it? Pretty close. I'll be darned. Well, I guess it's okay. So, okay, we are done playing. It's turned on now for next time. We're going to quit the desktop. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. How about that? We did it. Nobody died.